Hi everyone. The video I decided to do today is about narcissistic pathological envy. Now this is something that I've talked about in previous video before, but I wanted to go into it in a little bit more detail today, as it is something that I have had a lot of experience with, unfortunately, in both relationships with family members and with friends. It's very important to talk about pathological envy because it tends to be the most difficult one to understand. It's hard to understand how anybody that cares about you or that you care about would want to sabotage your life in any way, whether that's your work or whether that's a relationship or anything at all that you accomplish. The narcissist will try and belittle this accomplishment, and this is unfortunately what happens when somebody has this envy. So to understand pathological envy, we have to keep in mind what the criteria are that define somebody as a narcissist. And in the DSM-5, envy is one of the criteria listed. That a narcissist envies others, but also thinks that others envy him or her. Now, in this case, I'm talking more about the envy a narcissist has towards others, because that is obviously what affects people that are involved with a narcissist. And because a narcissist has this constant need to be admired, to be the best at everything, to be the center of attention at all times, and to be the one that has the most success, the most fame, the most wealth. That is why they become envious of other people when they see that they are doing really well, because that in itself reminds them of the fact that maybe they're not doing so well. They will get very envious of other people's successes, because don't forget, although a narcissist wants the world to know that they are the best and wants everybody to think that they are successful, deep down they don't really feel like that. So have you ever come across a situation where the narcissist in your life may have been quite happy when you accomplish something and may have used you as a trophy to show off to other people, as a way of gaining narcissistic supply and as a way of gaining admiration through your accomplishments? Narcissists do like people that are successful because it makes them look good, and they like to associate with other people that are successful. So if you are successful, they might just cling on to you at the beginning so they can gain this admiration that they so desperately need. But further down the line in the relationship, the narcissist will start belittling your accomplishments. The narcissist will start telling you that you haven't succeeded in anything, that what you did is not really such a big deal, and that they've actually accomplished a lot more than you have. Generally, other people's success, especially people that are close to the narcissist, evoke this pathological envy. So for instance, if a mother's marriage fell apart and she now lives alone, and then her daughter has found a very nice partner, a very caring partner, and is about to marry this partner, the mother may, for instance, say things to her daughter about how she, thinks that the partner might not be suitable for her the night before her wedding or the day before her wedding. She will find things about her daughter's potential partner that can, that will scare her daughter into not marrying him, or that will make her feel concerned about her choice of partner. She will find ways, in other words, to sabotage her daughter's relationship. Even if this relationship is really good, is really stable, she will not like that, because she is looking at her daughter's potentially successful relationship and marriage, and she doesn't like that because her marriage failed, because she was not able to sustain that marriage and be happy. It is very sad to consider this as an example, but unfortunately it is very true. And it's all about the narcissist devaluing and minimizing anything that you have achieved, whether that's a relationship, whether that may be a promotion at work, it might be that you have managed to buy a house, anything at all that shows that you are successful, anything at all that they don't have, anything at all that they are not able to have for themselves, they will not like if you have it. They will do everything they can to bring you down, or they will compete with you. And they will compete in a really nasty way. They will try and present their own accomplishments as much better than your own, and they will talk about these things and they will belittle you constantly. Another example could be in a family again, where the son has managed to get a scholarship for a really good university, and the parent, instead of being happy for the son, saying, "You were just lucky that you got that scholarship, it isn't actually because you put any hard work in." That is obviously a very upsetting thing for the son to hear, because actually he did put all that effort in, he did earn that scholarship, and he was not just lucky for getting it. He was obviously valued for his hard work, and the parent did not want to see that, because the parent hasn't had the ability in their life to study and do well. Therefore they find it hard that their own child is doing better than them. And this is extremely sad, because obviously in this case a healthy parent would be so happy for their child when their child accomplishes such a thing. But unfortunately in this case the parent is a narcissist and is not willing to support their son in this amazing accomplishment. So you have to understand that a healthy person has the empathy and the security in themselves to be happy for other people, whether that's family, whether that's partners, whether that's friends. If a person is not able to be happy for somebody, then I would be very, very careful of this person. So pathological envy, as you can understand, is very devastating for the victim who experiences this, especially from a parent or from a partner. And if you have experienced this in your own life, then share your experience on here. It is incredibly healing for everybody who's encountered this sort of abuse to share their experience with others, because the more sharing you do, the more healing it is for everybody. The interaction between survivors of narcissistic abuse is very, very healing, is very, very important in their recovery journey. That is the end of the video today. Thank you very much for tuning in as always, and I will see you very soon. Take care. Bye bye.